Alright, let's finish what we started. Air filter on. Supplies. Alright. Really should put some clamp ends on this, but we're not going to do that today. What's up, Liv? How you doing today? We're going to give the old cheap heater a run for its money. See how she does. I hear good things. Huh. You know, let's see if I got a pair of something here. Oh man. Hey Chris, what's up? Oh, I know you're here to start trouble. We're trying a Vevor heater. I can't find. Alright. We're gonna see how this bad boy works. But I gotta find a knife real quick. There it is. See if I don't flay my fingers this time. I bought one of these little cheap Vevor heaters, little diesel heaters. Just came in the mail yesterday. So we're gonna give her a little try. I did mess up when I bought it though. I got the one that doesn't have the power transducer, so I do have an AC to DC rectifier coming in, so we can fix that problem. So we're just going to plug it into the old battery charger and crank the amperage up on it. Not quite the boiling point, but you know, somewhere in there where she'll get plenty of 12-volt juice to it. We'll see how it goes. No, I did not hear. Yeah, let's team. Olivia, what did he do? Accomplish or do? How's that? Chris, don't start too much trouble. So, apparently, this will run on a gallon of diesel in about a day. So, I bought a half a gallon. Drink up, little buddy. Oh, it's even in liters. All right. It's empty. I don't know how to read liters. He busted his finger by turning the turbo. Oh! Actually, yes, it did come with a purse. What am I supposed to do? Get a 5-gallon can for a half-gallon of diesel fuel? Come on. I like my little gas can. And honestly, not only did it come with a purse, it also came with a set of high heels. But the problem with the high heels is that my leg doesn't look good in them. So the leg's black, metal, and everything else, and the heels are red too. So I mean, they don't match. You know what I mean? So I do actually have, oh hey, what's up, Classic? I actually do got a little story. My kids one night, in the middle of the night, painted the toenails on my leg one time. Well, on a rubber foot, that kind of stays for a little while. You know what I mean? Alright, let's see. Where's my power? Here's my battery. Set this back here a little bit. Set that on the ground. Set it over here off the rug. This is either going to work or it's going to fail miserably. I'm almost betting on it's going to fail miserably. That looks safe. Alright. Let's see. 12 volt, 40 amp, because it's a 30 amp start. Okay. We got things going on the front. You know what, for the time being, we're going to set it back up on the table while I get this thing started, and we'll set it back down on the ground. Let's not let our leads go touching each other there. So, hey, what's up, Trader? So did I read the instructions beforehand? No. It is 38 degrees inside the shop right now. It's 15 degrees outside. Let's see what we got going on here. Let's see if we can figure this out. Point that up out the way. Let's turn that a little bit. So I'm not blasting the camera. Power. to get a real battery for this? Alright, I need someone to do me a favor. I need help. I know, Chris. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Alright, guys. This is flashing a code for E for error 2. So, yeah, I knew it was coming. I knew it. Anyway, it says error 2. I can't get on my phone to check out what the instructions said because, well, we didn't read them. Can somebody tell me what error 2 means on these things? Power supply, 12 volts. I need more power. More power! Alright, I think I need a real battery. Huh. Huh. Alright. Old lawnmower battery from 2013. How bad can it really be? Maybe it'll just help me with the connection I need. Shall we see? This is not one of them smart chargers, so I'm good. I don't need it. I don't need a smart charger. Alright. Something tells me that this is not the way it's supposed to be operated. Anyway, okay. Well, anyway, can somebody, I don't know what's wrong with it. It ain't got no gas. It's got diesel in it. Error 2. It says E02. It's probably a power issue. I'm sure the battery, you need the battery. Yeah, okay, I know I need a battery. I know. Dang it. Give me a minute, I got batteries around here. We tried. Craig. I mean, I'll go jerk the battery out of the wife's car if I have to. We ain't gonna take it out of my car. Can't answer it, buddy. Well, you'll probably finish the noodles before I get this going. I mean, this is how we do things. Do you think I would ever have anything fully prepared to do anything? No. A little forethought, a little planning? No, you can't do that. Are you kidding me? Heck, I don't even know if this battery's any good. Chances are, if it's sitting in this garage, it's been in here for a while because it's bad, and we just never took it back. 2018, it ought to be good, right? And my voltmeters in the house, so hey, we're firing on all cylinders here.
I can need to get the battery charger.
Oh, here you go.
Well, you ought to look.
Stealing the battery charger.
Huh?
Stealing the battery charger.
Yeah, now I'm gonna wear my jumper cable. I'll pick that lawnmower up down there for truck. Now it won't start. I think Kim's killed the battery or something.
So you gonna try to jump it, or?
I'm just gonna take these in case.
Okay.
I still need that charger.
Oh. Alright. Give me a sec, guys. Here you go.
What's that? Battery you doing there?
Trying to charge the battery up.
Where'd you get it?
On the ground, so we know it's real good. We ain't defeated yet. Never give up. So, spin around over here.
We can drop that off on the way back. I'll just set it by the mailbox or something.
Yeah.
'Cause we were going straight towards Chuck's.
All right.
Yeah, just hang around. I'll let you know.
Okay. So, we ain't defeated yet. Let me go get some wire. Get a wire, make an extension, and I'll plug it into one of the vehicles. I mean, we're just doing a test, right? That's all we're doing, is a test. I don't know if there's a... This is why we keep wiring harnesses around, people. 'Cause one day, you never know when you're going to need a 60-year-old wire, right? What's up, 6'2"? Big. Oh, how's the weather down there in Australia? Nice. I mean, it's a little stiff, it's a little old, but we're gonna make an extension. I am so highly unprepared, guys, it's not even funny. This is actually quite sad. Oh, look at that! It broke. How about that? The wire's brittle. What do you know? Oh. See if I can cut my fingers open. Oh yeah. That's good and brittle. They're cracking like an 80-year-old woman's hip. Don't do this at home. Now, okay, I'm going to take this opportunity to teach you guys something. For anybody that might follow along afterwards and just figured, what the heck's this guy doing? What am I going to learn? This here is why you replace wiring harnesses. When you redo these old cars, remember, you're restoring this, you're restoring that. Why would you put the original harness back in the car? Seriously, listen. The stuff, it's just cracking, it's breaking. It doesn't take nothing but just a simple bend. So now you got a broken wire, you got broken wires down through here. The chances of this shorting out, catching your car on fire and burning your pride down, burning your toy down, very good. Always change the harness. I mean, hold on. You know what? They got harnesses on eBay, Amazon, and everything else for what, $100? I know, you own race cars. You got cars with blowers on it. Yeah, you're broke. Summit Racing done got all your money. But spend a little bit of money, get the wiring harness. I mean, you take the time, you build the cars, you spend all that money on the car, you spend all that money on the paint, all the little things you did to make it cool, to make it yours. Replace the wires. That's all I gotta say. Replace the wires. Heck, I got that Dodge van of mine. Didn't have it for not that long, and well, Dodge wiring harness burned up. Fuel lines, change your fuel lines, all that stuff, man. All this stuff gets brittle and old. GV, what's up, buddy? Making any headway? Alright. Got my extension wire. It's not broken, compromised. Don't pay attention to that part. None whatsoever. Give her a little twist. This is a professional operation here, guys. Hold on. How'd it break? Inquiring minds want to know. Guys, let me go get a little bit of tape so we don't actually kill ourselves here. Let me show you guys something new that I picked up today. Well, a little while ago. I found orange, like safety orange, electrical tape. And by no means is this masking tape for taping off paint lines or anything like that. It's not that. Don't believe what they tell you. Because today, it's orange electrical tape. Really thin orange electrical tape. Puts a heck of a paint line down. But it's definitely not masking tape. And this is definitely the way you should be doing things. Anyway. Hey, you know what? I've seen some guys, especially them turbo cans, I've seen some guys lay down some paint with a rattle can. Heck, old Chris needs to start naming his cars Krylon. Ah, he's using the others. He ain't even using Krylon. Remember that paint that Walmart used to sell for like $1 a can? I painted a truck with that stuff one time. Went in there and bought like $40 worth of paint for $1.99 a can. And stuff was garbage. But you put enough coats on, it'll last. You drove that truck everywhere. It was cheap, but it worked. It was thin, but it worked. You're right, it wasn't too bad. Not too bad at all. I gotta check the time. So that's, what, 11 o'clock? I got enough time. Alright. Jessica, if you're watching this, we need to turn off YouTube right now. Alright? You don't need to be watching what I'm going to be doing next. Don't need to watch this at all. Winter Wonderland, guys. Turn my lighting up. It might be kind of hard for me to see. And I'm not taking the battery out of my wife's car. I gotta go find a 10mm. I need another extension. Now, I would just hook it straight to the battery on the car, but I was just kind of preaching about electrical safety there for a minute. Well, I misjudged that size. Little slick. Little slick. I can tell you I didn't put the battery in because it's still got a hold down on it. Come on, get off there. That sure pocket. Huh. That one off. Where'd that battery come from? We're gonna shut the hood and pretend like that never happened. That battery is definitely in that car. It is not on the bench. It is not on the table. It is in that car. If I keep telling myself that, I might believe it. Alright. Now, battery situated. Now I need to clamp it. You know what? I probably should have checked her presets. I'll just say Chris told me to do it. It was that Mills character again. Busted Radio said, do it. Take it out. I don't know why that battery's been in this garage for 13 years. Battery clamps. Alright. Let's not mix up the wiring. There's one. Alright, battery power. Alright, here we go. If I cook the battery, it's not my fault. Power on, come on. Alright, Vevor, you're getting a bad review here. Is there a start button on this thing? I probably should have read the directions. It's just not want to start, guys. Come on. Is it my high quality wiring? Probably. I know the battery's good. That's how I got here. You know what I mean? No, I mean, it's lighting up. I'm going to check it here in a second. But I'm going to eliminate the junk wires that were on there from the brand new wiring harness that I put, you know, in the car in 1963. Alright, buddy. What do we got going on underneath? You got fuses? Huh? no resets. Peel that tape back a little bit. Get the wires. We were clamped right to the battery. Clamped hard. Battery's not that old. Alright. Well, she's starting. I figured out how to start it, guys. Come on. Take over. Come on. I don't hear the pump turning on. That could be a problem. Yeah, the pump's not even turning on, guys. Yeah, time to take it apart, right? Uh, like this has got like a noisy pump on it. So, it's like one of them little old clicky clacky pumps. So, take the case off. See what's going on inside, shall we? I think we shall. So far, guys, I'm not all that impressed. Hold on. That pump just... Now the pump's working. She click and clacking now. Picking up speed. Kind of sounds like old Vic from Diecast Dreams. Sounds like his car. Clunk, 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 clunk. Alright. She's doing something now. Alright. Still cold air. It's working. Hey, if your friends can't stab you in the back, hold on. How big was that? That was a pretty big knife. If your friends can't stab you in the back properly, who else is gonna? Come on. It's definitely giving me some problems. Somebody want to tell me the starting procedures? The pump's clicking and clacking, that's about it, Hanlon. That's about all it's doing. Fan wants to turn on. Yes, Mom. Oh. Go ask Mom if I can use her phone for a minute. Oh, what am I thinking? Hold on. I'm sitting here trying to figure out. Trying to figure out how to look something up. I completely forgot. I got my handy dandy little laptop in the garage today. I got internet access. Hold on. Who's Meathead? It's not nice to call Chris that. Put my PIN number in so you can't see it. So, I mean, like, who are we talking about? What happened? I don't know. What a loop. Somebody inform me. I'm trying to get to the directions. I'm trying. Close that. Where's my cursor? There we go. Alright. Read along with me if you can see it. What's up, Rusty? My heater's acting like a Ford. It doesn't want to run. Oh, hey, look at that. There's a manual. All right. That's what we're looking for. All right. Here we go. Operation and controls. I don't have a rotary knob panel. Ah. Come on. Alright, there's that. I don't have that handheld controller like that. I don't have rotary knobs. I think I'm on the wrong heater. Go make sure this thing is. Hey, can you do me a favor, Andy? Plug that battery charger in.
This one?
Yeah. She starts cookie clacking again. Alright, here we go. Hold on, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, so I had seen where they found them at their house stabbed. But I hadn't followed up on it. It was their son that did it. Okay, she's clacking again. Ah, stupid. Close. So here's the problem. I got. Oh, hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I'm hearing a. And I'm smelling fuel burning. Ah, she's lit, guys. Just took me walking away from it. Alright, that means it's time to get it off the table. Yeah, you know what? We don't need to plug it. Move that out the way. She's cooking now. Get the hot stuff off the wood table. Wonder how long it takes to heat up. His son killed him, so the wife stabbed the son? I feel, you know, the people that died in Hollywood this year, I feel bad for, who's the one guy that had Alzheimer's and his wife died and he just kind of starved to death. Warren Beatty, was that him? That's the one I'm thinking of. Because they found him in Arizona. I feel bad for that guy because his mind's not there and he got a rough go of it at the last moment. You know what I mean? Oh, she's putting some heat out. Alright, so right now the garage is 42 degrees. We're going to see what it does here in a couple of minutes. Gene Hackman, yeah. Gene Hackman. Yeah, I felt bad for him, man. And I'm not smelling no diesel fuel, I can tell you that much, and I got this thing vented right inside the garage. The only thing that is burning and kind of smoking a little bit is the high heat. Move this over and show you. That high heat wrap right there, she's kind of smoking a little bit, but you know, that's to be expected. Come off of there. I can't even get the stupid remote off. Alright, you definitely don't like to be shook around when you pick it up. This is the 8kW one. Can you guys hear it running? It's pretty quiet. I mean, it's really quiet. She's putting out a good amount of heat. We'll see how she does. Like I said, it's already gone up. So 42 is when we started. It's 11:35. So shop is not insulated, and it's 30 by 60. So let's see what we can get it up to. Give it about 15 minutes and see what it does in 15 minutes. It should give you a good idea of what's going on. Let me see. Oh, Matthew, yeah, well, I know you've been waiting to get out of there for a long time, buddy. I mean, I should have brought the heat gun over, because I'll tell you what, man, that's some heat coming out of there. There's definitely some heat coming out. So I'm not asking for it to heat it to, you know, I would, if I could get the garage up to 45, I'd be good. Today it's starting to warm up. It's like 20 degrees out right now. So, you know, I just want to knock the edge off a little bit. Tried to work out here all this week, but single digit temperatures from, what was it, Thursday or something like that last week? I can't do it. It's too hard to work out here when it's that cold. We got the wood burner right there, but man, I'm burning the wood and burning the heat source for the house. So you got to watch what you use on that. I had a hard time getting wood this year, so you know, wood's at a limited supply for the winter. I am looking into, I can get a ton of those compressed sawdust bricks, those Enviro bricks. Those burn pretty good. A couple of the Amish guys I know have it. That's what they burn. And it heats their house really good. There's not much ash. They actually burn quite well. Yeah, negative 30 the wind chill up there. Canada. I love these lights, guys. They are so freaking bright. And and I didn't put them all up. There's still another 20 light tubes that I can put up there, but I didn't put them all up. And it is bright. Big difference in light. So this is with them on. That's with them off. When it comes to working on, stuff, show you guys something else too while we're doing this. Get your opinion when it comes to working on stuff, steady up. I mean, you can see in there pretty good. But there is almost no shadow. I love it. You know? Alright, so it's got a carbon monoxide detector on it. We have a carbon monoxide detector in the garage anyway, just because cars run in and whatnot. I don't drink, so we ain't gotta worry about that. And then if you look up there, you see the daylight. The eaves are not closed off on the outside, so there's a lot of ventilation, a lot of circulation going on in here. So we'll see how it works. If it works, then and this actually does what I want it to do. I can't really vent it here. I can figure a way to make something to go out the garage door, the bottom of the door, but I'm not going to cut a hole in the side of his wall so I can put the pipe out. I might make a panel so I can knock it out the window. I'll figure something out, but you know, when it comes to my shop and I get it done, we'll definitely be putting. Actually, you know, I'm thinking about doing with my shop when I get it going, which hopefully we're going to start building that in March. As of right now, it looks like the beginning of March is going to be our start date on that. I want to put a Thermo King in there, like a reefer unit out of a semi-truck. The Thermo Kings will heat and they will also cool. So I can heat it and cool it. Hey, floor heat, man, that's the way to go, to be honest with you. Floor heat's the way to go. So, Hugh, when you buy that, I'm going to tell you right now, that's what I thought I was buying. And then after it shipped, I looked at it and I'm like, oh crap, I got the wrong one. So I've got a AC/DC rectifier coming in. But just double check your order. Make sure your part numbers are correct and you're getting the correct one. And not only that, the other thing is you put the heat through the floor, it's an even heat throughout the entire building. So anyway, this is what I was going to tell you guys. So I really want to hide the wiring on this car. As much wiring as possible. Now, when I set all this up, all of my wires run to the back of the engine, which gives me another problem. I've got such a harness that is still on there that I'm going to have 1,000 feet of harness wrapped up, coiled up, and everything else behind the dash. So, after my mom got done smoking from all the thinking I was doing, I'm going to run it across the back of the firewall because you got to think, I'm going to run the AC lines are going to go straight through the firewall, so those lines will kind of hide some of this stuff. We'll run. Try to keep her tucked down and low. Run across up the back side of this fender right here. And then I can mount my computers right down in here and then put the battery over top of it. Well, hold on, I'll put the battery on the other side. Not good to put batteries with leaky acids and stuff like that over top of your computers. So that's what we're gonna do with the computers. As far as the wiring harness for the car goes, for the body, I'm just gonna end up popping a hole down low, about as tight up into the corner as I can get. But when this is all said and done, I really want it to you to see almost no wiring at all. And I don't want to build panels to hide the wiring. I want to just hide the wiring as much as I can. Hey, what's up, Mike? I finally got it running. I didn't read the directions, so Craig told me I probably should read the directions. I listened. I was trying to read them, and then it just fired up and went. So if you buy it and you get it, it's going to take a little time once it's plugged in for it to start kicking, for the pump to start working, and for it to, prime, ignite, everything else. It takes a minute, guys. I'm sure there's probably a faster process if I had just read the directions too. But now that I'm thinking about it, I do need to look at something here. I need to make sure I run my injection harness the right way. Let's go check the temperature real quick. Because I'll tell you what, I'm feeling a difference. Or it could just be in my head. And that's not even blowing towards that side of the shop. 45 degrees in here right now. So, let's shoot her back out that way into the shop. Anyway,